Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of Monotype Madness. My name is Ocean, and if you're new here, or even if you're not, just a quick rundown of what we do. So at the end of each episode, we spin a wheel, has all the Pokemon types on it, and whichever one it lands on, we make a team using only that Pokemon. We're in Master Rank on Battle Spot, and we're going to try and get a win. And at the end of the last episode, we landed on Ghost, which I was a bit apprehensive about. You know, Fluttermane's everywhere, Dark types and Chien-Pao and Urshifu, they're everywhere as well. Golden goes everywhere. So lots of Ghost hate in this format. It's not going to be easy. In fact, this is the second time that I'm actually filming this because the first time around it wasn't quite cutting it, and we had to go back to the drawing board. The team's pretty much the same, but a couple of tweaks. So let's have a look to see what we got. So we're going to have to talk about these Pokemon in pairs because they come in pairings. So first we've got Sableye. Ignore that. Jump straight to the Drifblim because that will make the Sableye make sense. So Drifblim, I featured Drifblim before on the channel. Pokemon I really like. A long time ago I featured it in a team with Pikachu on about a year and a half ago in Sword and Shield. This is a different kind of Drifblim with Stockpile, Weakness Policy and Stored Power. So the idea is that I needed something with Fake Out, and the only Ghost type with Fake Out Sableye, so that's why Sableye's on the team. We can lead this pair, Fake Out, get Stockpile off, and then from there Shadow Sneak into our own Weakness Policy and get some strong stored powers. Psychic Terror on the Drifblim to maintain that Ghost weakness and also boost those stored powers as well. Was going to go with a Flying Stab instead of Strength Sap, but there's going to be a lot of Sucker Punch going around, and so we're not going to be able to knock out the Dark types anyway. I don't think we're not going to have the opportunity, so I'd rather soften them up, get their attacks lowered a little bit so the rest of the team can deal with those. But yeah, that's the first two Pokemon down. Of course, disable stuff on Sableye as well. In the next two slots, Trick Room mode. I knew I wanted a Trick Room mode, and you know, Fluttermane's everywhere, and we've got present day Fluttermane. Don't know if you've ever seen this Pokemon before. Misdreavus, of course. I needed a slow Pokemon that was slow enough to get Trick Room up, and I wanted it to have Sunny Day as well because I did want to have some form of weather control. And yeah, that's where Misdreavus comes in. And you can see it's a fully supporting set. We have a pseudo damaging move in Pain Split. Of course, we can't pick up KOs with it though. And Parasong as well to help deal with boosting Pokemon, just like we did in the last episode with Azumarill, although we haven't actually used it yet. And then Ceruledge is our sweeper under Trick Room, basically. Get it in. It's got an Assault Vest, Grass Terror, of course, with a bunch of moves. So the only standout move on that set's really the Poison Jab instead of the fighting coverage, because just in case we face Heatran, I expect they'll probably want to Terrastalize, so we can hit with the Poison Jab, and we can kind of hit Steel types, well, Heatran specifically, with something else on the team. We'll get to that soon. So then the last two slots, these two are not a pairing, but of course we're bringing Fluttermane. I need that Fairy secondary type in to dampen those Dark type moves. So this is a really defensive Fluttermane that we've got going on here, with the Citrus Berry as well. Bit of a strange set in terms of what the EV spread does, but yeah, I don't want to be. I want to have a chance against Chien-Pao and Urshifu, just Sucker Punch and everything. So that's why we're doing what we're doing there. Moveset standard. And in that last slot, so this one was back and forth. This was a bunch of different Pokemon. So I knew first and foremost I wanted something to deal with Golden Go, because we have Ceruledge to help deal with Golden Go, but it's slower than Golden Go. How many times am I going to say that Pokemon's name? And I need to get Trick Room up first. To be able to deal with it efficiently, just to wipe it out, right? So I wanted something faster that could kind of deal with it as well, and there's not really many options. I mean, there's Scarlet, but again, too slow. And there's Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion, but it's weak to both Urshifus. It's slightly slower than them both, and I didn't want that. So I looked for a Ghost type that gets Flamethrower, and there's not many, but Zoroark it is, and the moveset's a bit strange, but that's why we've got Flamethrower on there with the Fire Terror. Grass Knot, because it also helps with Water Urshifu as well. I can see them wanting to probably Terra Water in the face of Fluttermane, but that Grass Knot's still going to pick them off. Base 125, special attack on Zoroark. I didn't realise it was quite so strong, but it tips it over the edge in terms of calc, so it gives us a bit of extra insurance there. And Focus Blast. So not going with Ghost Stab because I'm not hitting much in the format with my Ghost Stab, to be honest, outside of Fluttermane, but that's really defensively, especially defensively bulky, and it's moving first anyway. So we've got extra coverage against Dark Urshifu and Heatran to a lesser extent. So very strange set, very interesting Pokemon, and of course we've got that illusion ability and that ghost immunity, so we can lead it and hopefully bait some people into taunting it, thinking it's a Misdreavus. Speaking of which, Misdreavus, Dark Tera, so that it can't be Prankster taunted if I absolutely want to get Trick Room up. So that's the team. Let's see how we get on. The rental code's at the top of the screen. Might be doo-doo though. Let's do it. Okay, we have an opponent, and that's an interesting one. It's a rain team. I haven't faced any rain teams at all. So we'll see how this goes. If we can get Trick Room up, that'd be quite nice. Tatsugiri gets taunt. I think that's the only Pokemon on the team that might have it. Straight away though, of course, if we can get Trick Room up, Ceruledge, that's going to be something. Do I want to go Sableye Drifblim, or do I want to lead Zoroark? Because we've got that Grass Knot as well. I mean, it just makes sense really to lead Zoroark, doesn't it? But at the same time, I would love to get the Drifblim going as well. Okay, the question is, what do we want to disguise Zoroark as? So, I think what we're going to do is... we're going to go with these four. Actually, no, we're not. I mean, we are. But we're going to mix things up a little bit. So we're actually going to lead the Misdreavus. Because the sooner we get Trick Room up, the better. And we might be able to facilitate getting the Trick Room up if we can pick something off with that Grass Knot. In the lead, probably expecting the Pelipper Dreadnought. Might be Iron Hands, but I think it's going to be Pelipper Dreadnought. I think they might be a bit scared to bring the Iron Hands since we're a bunch of ghosts. That's Tatsugiri, oh no, it's not Tatsugiri, sorry, it's Dondozo Pelipper. Okay, great, so this is actually kind of what I was hoping for. Look at that lead pair, beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to go straight in. We're going to try and pick this off with a big Grass Knot immediately. And go straight for that Trick Room. I can see him switching to the Tatsugiri now, though. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we go straight for the Sunny Day. No, we're going to Trick Room. Yeah, so of course they switch. Tatsugiri's coming in. Where do they go with their attack? Do they want to stop the Trick Room, or do they stop what they think might be the threat in the Fluttermane? And if they do go after Misdreavus, can we survive? I'm not sure, considering it's going to be rain boosted. And a Tera as well. It's going to be Water Tera, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive if they do go into the Misdreavus somehow. Oh, it's Surf, so they're actually going to hit both Pokemon. We might survive this. Or is that wishful thinking? No, it's not. Yeah, because we're especially bulky, so we got what we wanted from that. Big Grass Knot. Look at the damage. Not bad at all. And then Trick Room goes up. Right, let's have a think. Can I knock it out? If I Pain Split it first, I think I can. They might go for the Protect. we're going to do that. We're going to go for the Pain Split, because we should be able to get the KO, right? Oh, that's a lot closer than I was hoping. Oh, that's lucky. Okay, yeah, that was a lot closer than I was hoping it would be. I thought we'd do a bit more than that, considering that thing has a massive health pool. But it was the right play, because we got the KO. Because now that means that I don't have to Sunny Day twice, right? I can Sunny Day once, and they have to swap the Pelipper back out should they bring it in. Which that's not, is it? As you know. Okay, so they might go into the Misdreavus. But this is our play all day long. Hopefully they go into the Zoroark. Yeah, they do. So they want to pick off the Zoroark. Excellent. Zoroark doing a job there against the Dondozo. That's not why we put Grass not on the team, but it was always there as an option. In comes Ceruledge. Now, you've got to expect the Pelipper on the Azumarill slot. Imagine it's Sapsipper. I don't think it's going to be, but imagine it is. And I'm actually going to Pain Split it as well, because we're going to underspeed. I'll actually swap out the Tatsugiri. Okay. That makes things a bit tougher. See how this turn plays out. That's one way they could turn things around, is by switching that way. In before Sapsipper Azumarill. No, there's no way. Look, with that damage, that's huge power. So yeah, we went for that play, because like I say, that would chip the Pelipper, assuming it's Focus Sash. And maybe we could have got the K with the Tera Blast. Not so sure though. Azumarill got on down to the last two, so I could perish, but we're not going to do that, because we're gonna lock this down with the Sunny Day. What do we want to do? Yeah, just straight Tera Blast, right? It's not going to knock out. Maybe I should go into the Pelipper. Maybe I should bit of Blade, get some health back. I'm actually going to do that. Might seem a bit crazy, but we're not going to knock it out either way, assuming it is sashed. And I'd rather get the health back to try and survive. That's a good amount of damage. Try and survive the double up now that we're weak to the Hurricane as well. Not as much health as I was hoping for. And yeah, they missed the Hurricane, so there we go. Nice. So where there's a muddy water, there's definitely a way, and they do get an accuracy drop. So now we're going to go for our Perish Song. I do want to go from Drifblim. No, we're going to Perish because we're bringing in Flutter Mane anyway. Photosynthesis boost. So Scarf Tatsugiri, no surprise there. Hit the Hurricane this time, but we should take that. No problem. That's actually quite a lot of damage. Citrus Berry coming in though. And we might see a forfeit. I don't think they should, because I think they might be able to play around this, considering we don't have Protect on two of our Pokemon. Actually, no, I'm just going to lean into it. We're going to Moonblast, get the Pelipper gone. We're going to switch out the Ceruledge now. Yeah, so they're still playing it. Of course, we could lose to Muddy Waters, but yeah, to lowering our accuracy. But I think this is the right play. But we're fast and Tatsugiri anyway. So Pelipper gone. It should be GG. Yeah, because we outspeed. So this is just a straight Moonblast. But we might miss, but even if we do, it's fine. Bit of Blade, it's not going to do any damage. I think we're going to see a forfeit. Yeah, we see a forfeit. There we go. We got the win. That was the rage quit. That's fine. That's fine. that was I'm done for the day. So we got the win. Although I think that was a fairly tailor-made matchup for us actually. So I can't complain with that one. It wasn't too difficult. We went up against Rain. So let's go for another one. See if we can get a second win. So this is our second time featuring Ceruledge on the series. And I didn't really want to use it again because it was pretty instrumental last time, and I wanted to, you know, mix things up. But it's absolutely the right call. As you saw in that last game as well. We featured Gyarados twice as well, and maybe one or two others. So we've gone straight from Rain into Sun. Ceruledge is good here. If we play our cards right. Sableye could be good, but they might bring Indeedee, in which case it's terrible. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Drifblim either, unfortunately. These teams are really tough to go up against, aren't they? So I think we're going to go Zoroark. Oh, yeah, this is a really tough one. We might have to just go in with our damage immediately. Ceruledge. You know, it's going to be Misdreavus, I think. Again, it's the same for a Pokemon. I guess this is the way. If they lead the Lilligant, Torkoal might be in some trouble because they can just spore all over us. The only way we stop that is by leading the Ceruledge and going for the Tera. But I also want to conserve that for later in the game. So I'm banking on them leading the Indeedee Armarouge. So that's what they've gone with. Man, if I had Snarl on the Zoroark, that'd be nice. That was another option. But I think the Focus Blast definitely the right call. Okay, special defense boost. Yeah, we can't really do much to the Armarouge here. Of course, we're not going to go for the Tera either. We're just going to try and go in on the Indeedee, get that gone. And there's the trick. Same again. Or is it? Do we swap in Misdreavus? We're actually going to protect. Protect Flamethrower. Help with hand. So they've obviously got the Torkoal in the back, haven't they? Expanding Force. Down to Sash. Probably should be a double protect in hindsight. And we're going to bring in Misdreavus now. We might be going Dark Terror on the Misdreavus. A lot of damage. Okay. How many turns left, Trick Room? 2? Yeah, 2 turns left. So we're just going to keep the Zoroark in. We're going to lose Zoroark here. And that's fine. We're going to go for the Pain Split. Into Armor Rouge, get some chip damage off there. Try to heal up a bit. We could reverse the Trick Room, but this is what we're going to go for. Yeah, this is a tough one. So another Helping Hand. Yeah, Expanding Force. Get some health back. Okay. We'll bring in Ceruledge. We've lost the potential Spore immunity for later in the game as well. They could pull this away. I don't think they're going to. No, I mean, sorry, they can't pull this away. I could go for the Shadow Sneak, but that's not going to win it for me at this stage, is it? Yeah, I don't really see a way out of this, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, we're stuck in a kind of an awkward situation with where we are at the moment. Dazzling Gleam. Did that do any damage to the Misdreavus? Okay, we're going to get some health back. So we've stopped. I couldn't Shadow Sneak anyway because the Psychic Terrain, so good job I didn't go for that. So we've got a bit of health back. The Trick Room's ending. I think Lilligant still gets Rage Powder in his Hisuian form as well. So they might just get the second Trick Room up. I think if they've got it, they bring it out now because they want to go for Sleep Powders. Ursaluna. Oh, imagine if I had Skill Swap on the Misdreavus. That'd be sick. I mean, going for the Trick Room's obvious. I don't think I can stop him though. Unless I'll just go for my own Trick Room, right? Imagine if they don't go for the Trick Room though. They've got it right. Surely they go for the Trick Room. So we're going to go for the Trick Room. I think they might protect and Trick Room. Okay, so they didn't protect. We're probably going to lose Ceruledge here. Crunch. Not the move I was expecting. Show me Trick Room. Yes! Okay. Okay. So, instead of just a really tough spot though, I don't think we're going to win this one. But you know, we're gonna keep trying. I need to get the Armor Rouge gone, but I can't. This is the only thing we can do. Let's go for this. Yeah, we're in a really awkward spot here. What can we do? It's just a really tough matchup. Here for the protect. Okay. We should survive whatever's thrown out here with the Flutter Mane. Ursaluna's a beast though. If they go for like a headlong rush, we probably won't survive that. Facade. Of course, yeah, we're not Ghost type anymore. Okay. That's actually pretty nice. The issue is you got to expect the Grass Terror on that Armor Rouge, but this is what it comes down to now. So we're gonna Shadow Ball all day long into that Armor Rouge, and of course we're gonna Bitter Blade that Ursaluna, because that's the only way we can win. Is there another way? I could... Do I call the Grass Terror? Go for the Poison Jab into that slot? I don't think we do. I think we do this. This is what we have to do. Oh, there we go. See, why are players so aggressive on the ladder? Like, there's such an obvious play there, and you can't tell me they don't have Protect on this Ursaluna. I can only assume maybe they ran out of time making their decision, but oh, we might have pulled this one back. We're down to the final two. What did they have? Torkoal, Lilligant, and something else that I can't remember. It's Torkoal in the back. It's Torkoal in the back. Okay. And of course, we're going to keep out with a bit of Blade. At least get some health back. So we're going to see the Tera. It's got to be fire, right? It's never not fire. But we got... Can't believe how that last turn went. Almost... I would have been so annoyed. Full disclosure, I'd have been so salty. Maybe not outwardly, but inwardly, if I'd like tried to predict a Tera there. Because it's totally reasonable to do so. But it just didn't happen. So I'm glad that we didn't. And we just played it easy. But players have been proper... aggressive on the ladder tonight with a couple of games I played earlier. It's not over yet though. Straight Eruption. It's over now though. It's all over. Flash Fire coming in. And in case you can't tell, I'm pretty chuffed. This is a win. We did it. We somehow navigated that. Got a bit lucky, but that's how it goes sometimes. GG! GG! So a win against Rain and win against Sun. We didn't get to see Drifblim or Sableye in action. But to be fair, maybe it's just not the call. I always try with Drifblim, but I don't know. I think it's just better with a supportive set, to be honest. Probably should have been a supportive set with Tailwind and maybe something else. Like Hisui and Typhlosion probably would have been a great shout as a partner for supporting Drifblim. But there we go. We got the win. So Ghost types are down. I think if I do revisit this team on stream, I probably will switch out the Drifblim. Switch up the Drifblim and maybe get a Typhlosion on, because I quite like the sounds of that. So let's spin and see what we're going to be using in the next episode. Okay, Ghost down, and we've still got a couple of types that are weak to Flutter Mane, and I've got a feeling we're gonna land on Dark or Psychic. But let's find out. Or Fighting, of course, that's weak as well. Let's find out. I'm gonna say Dark. I have a feeling. Nope. Nope. It is ground. Yeah, that is ground. So we're not weak to Fluttermane this time. Weak to Tienpal, though. Okay, so ground. I'm not using Groudon, unfortunately. That's what we got. So, of course, Intimidate immediately with Landorus and also Crocodile as well. Off the top of my head, yep, there's Crook. Is there any other Intimidate users? I don't think so. But yeah, I've got those to choose from. Not that many. There's a fair few fully evolved Pokemon to choose from. Tailwind? Got any Tailwind users in chat? No Tailwind. And do we have Trick Room? Off the top of my head, I can't think of any Trick Room users either. Oh, of course, yeah, Toad School. So we do have the Trick Room option. That's a pretty interesting option as well. Okay. So Trick Room's an option. I do love a bit of Dugtrio with Arena Trap, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. A couple of Paradox Pokemon to choose from as well. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We've got Tinglu also as an option. So some strong picks. Yeah, I think this is going to be a difficult one, but should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this one as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully do stick around, and I'll see you in that next episode. You take care.